Welcome to Wide World of R on WeUpRadio.com. Sole proprietor, Goldie Montana. Ty on the boards. My co-host, Ron Paper. I am Ryan C. Rogers with special guest, Miss Tamika Lewis.
Hey.
Welcome back for another week.
Yes, thank you for having me back.
Ah.
Yeah. What the hell was that? I want to jump into some shit, man. Some crazy shit happened today. Two things. Y'all want to hear super crazy or?
Start with the light and then go into the super.
It's on you.
Because both of them is like super. One is super duper.
Let's get it.
I'm gonna say super duper for last.
Okay.
So I'm at work. Like I say, I do maintenance at a nursing home, so I'm at work. Last Friday night, one of the freezers went down, but it really didn't go down. It went into defrost mode, so it'll jump up to like 40 degrees. And they didn't know that it was in defrost mode. Then it'll work its way back down to zero. But it's a freezer, so the food nothing's going to happen to the food. It's in the freezer. It doesn't stay hot. There's no hot air blowing in there. So, he get a call. He don't know that it's in defrost mode, so he pulls all the stuff out the freezer. Doesn't tell us where he put it at. So, get to work Saturday. They ask, "Hey, where's our food?" I don't know what happened to it. Y'all freezer was reading zero, so why was the food took out? So they look and they find out, oh well, somebody in maintenance came and took. I say, well, he didn't tell us where he put the food at. So come to find out, he didn't spread the food out in every freezer in the place. Okay. So when he get here, he's second shift guy, so when he show up, I'm like, his note was still there. All his note said was, the freezer took a shit and I got the fuck out of here. That's what his note said. Okay. I say, man, why you didn't tell us where you put the food at? They asked us in the morning where the food at. We don't know. I don't know what to tell them. Well, I told our boss where the food was at, and I told their boss. I said, what does that got to do with me? I said, they don't work on Saturday. I was here Saturday. You didn't leave a note for me. So he get to talking real crazy. Real crazy. Cussing and shit at me.
Oh.
Now, I don't know if people understand this, but I'm nuts, right? So, but I know how to handle myself in different places. And I know once I take it to a different level, I'm not going to be able to calm down. So I'm letting him talk. And I say, hey, dude, I'm not cussing at you. Don't cuss at me. So then he calmed back down. I said, all I'm saying is leave a note so we know we supposed to work together. Oh, I ain't got to tell y'all nothing, man. I said, there you go, raising your voice again. I said, okay, so the conversation is over with. Don't say nothing else to me. Just do your work and stop showing up to work drunk. Because now I'm on bullshit.
You threw that in on the end?
Yeah. I said, so stop showing up to work drunk. I'm done talking to you. So as I'm at the computer finishing doing what I'm doing, he walks behind me and puts his hand right here.
Okay.
So I gave him one of these. I said, man, don't ever touch me again. I said, I'm telling you right now, don't touch me. Don't talk to me. Dude, you was talking to me like you don't understand simple stuff. Stop with the bullshit. I ain't cuss at you, don't cuss at me.
This is at your work.
This at my work, in the maintenance shop. Shit in the maintenance shop get crazy. So I'm like, dude. He was like, man, where did we go wrong?
Where did you
I said,
go
you're
wrong?
still talking. That's what we're going wrong at. I said, stop talking to me. Just do your work. So now it's just a work relationship. I don't want to hear it. Now, at work, I tell on people at work when they fucking up.
Oh, yeah?
Because
you're one of those?
Yes, because I can't handle it any other way. If what you do affects me, so it makes me look bad. So I can't do that.
Who do you tell?
I tell the director, then I go to HR. These work conditions are crazy. Got to get this guy together.
Everybody always run around to the HR.
You got to get this together. Because it's went on for years. But when it affects me, when I got to get the call, hey, Ron, why this work order that's been sitting here for 2 weeks ain't get done? I'm not going to say I ain't been on work order because I haven't. That's me making a cop out. You know what I say? Okay, I got it. I'll do it. But now I'm looking at him because you've been on work orders for 2 weeks. And it's in here. Now it's falling on me. Now it's extra work for me.
Are you the victim?
No, I'm the solution. I'm going to get him together. I guarantee you stop showing up to work drunk. Cause I'm gonna start saying shit like, man, you look wasted, man. You think you gonna be able to drive the truck?
Somebody might hear you though.
I don't care. I'm talking to him. You look wasted.
Do you whisper it? Or
No. As loud as I'm talking to you.
Ryan whispers?
Thank you. You look wasted, bro. You want to take some time off? You know they got a program for drunks and alcoholics, right?
Oh, wowzers.
maybe he needs to talk to somebody.
Well, that's why I'm gonna get them together.
What
Yeah,
if- what if-
not to me. That conversation's over. Oh, and I got him the job.
You knew
And
him
you-
from prior?
No, he worked there prior,
Okay.
left, lost that job. I said, man, well, come on back, man. We need a second shift guy.
You a good guy.
Yeah, he about to see how good I am. I'm about to get him together, man. You can't be out here drunk. Now Now look, that was the crazy.
Okay.
Picking my daughter up from work before we are at the show. My car is parked. I see my daughter out in the back taking garbage to the dumpster. So I'm looking. Then I see this dude walk in front of my car and bend the corner right there. So it's no door over there. He don't work there. Where you going? So I didn't cut the car off and got out the car. My daughter's back is to him. She's 30 feet from where he's at. She's by the dumpster. She's about 30 feet. He's pissing. Then put his joint out. He's facing her way.
He's a vagrant.
So I don't give a fuck what he is. I said, hey, hey, motherfucker. That's my daughter right there. Oh, man, my fault. Man, I said, man, get your nasty fucking ass from around here, man, before I fuck you up.
Did you tell on him?
Who am I gonna tell?
Yeah.
Who am I gonna tell? I was gonna tell the hospital where they can pick his fucking body up at. Dude, I was this close from not saying nothing, just walking up behind him and punching him in the back of his shit. Because you see her.
Yeah, that's
You
not
see her
cool.
walking to the dumpster and you're turned that way. So when she turns back around to walk to the door,
How old is your daughter?
18. I still would have made the show. I'd have knocked his ass clean out, told her, punch out, we got to go, and still made it to the show to tell the story. Notice I didn't say where she worked at. You feel what I'm saying? Those was my super duper crazy, and that happened to me today.
Oops.
And this ain't nothing but Starbucks. I'm feeling good.
We all
We're
grown.
not judging you. You could drink whatever you
I
want.
want to hear.
I didn't want to show up wasted to
You're
work.
off duty.
I want to hear. I want to hear Tamika's take on Serena Williams.
Oh Lord, that's horrible.
Why you want to ask me?
I want to get a woman's perspective first, and then I want to hear what Ryan has to say.
Well, okay, so
What did I say?
is there
Put a mic closer to me.
is there a more of an involved story, because I've only really seen the picture.
Tell me
And
what-
I've
tell me what
and
you
I've
think of the
seen
picture.
The memes, like the one meme when Martin used to play the
A white guy.
man.
Oh yeah.
When
That
I
shit was
seen
funny.
that, I cracked up
This
and
whole
I said,
party's out of control.
"What, Morton?" You know, I saw the meme and then I had to go. I seen something on Shade Room, but I don't know what was that all about. Did they Photoshop? Did they edit? What did they do? Listen. I just had a conversation about colorism, which is really not what she was doing, but embracing your color and who you are and not doing that skin lightening and bleaching stuff.
Right.
You know, my mom is deceased and I had a beautiful dark skinned mother. And from a very young age, she taught me to embrace whatever you are, whether you're overweight, whether you have long hair, short hair, straight hair, curly hair, nappy hair, whatever it is, embrace it. Everything you can. She always taught us that you can find beauty in anybody, and it's true. It's really true.
Yeah.
So if she's doing that, well, first of all, she is married to a white man, and she has a light-skinned daughter. So what are you teaching your daughter, first of all?
Yeah.
That it's not okay to be mommy's color.
Right.
It's better to be your color. Cafe au lait.
Right.
I mean, what is that about? That's the wrong message. And Serena Williams is a big deal.
Facts.
You know, shoot, I used to want to play tennis because of Serena Williams, but I ain't built for that. But she has a lot of little girls that look up to her and idolize her.
Yep.
And that's sending the wrong message. So that's my take on it. Your black is beautiful, Serena.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I thought she was in one of those commercials.
One of them melanin commercials or something.
Yeah.
I think she is. I think she was a cover girl.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought she was. Yeah, man, you doing
I
the
think,
wrong thing, baby. And I mean, I don't care about her wearing the wigs and stuff. You know, we
Yeah.
all wear the hair. But
We'll get into that.
okay.
Go ahead.
I think it's a form of abuse. I think you're abusing yourself.
Yeah,
I think that
I agree.
I think that it's one of them crazy things. Like, you can't get up here and talk. It was she was in a I want to say it was the match. I don't know if it was her last recent match, but she lost to the I don't remember her name. She's also she's mixed. She's black, and I think her mother is
Korean
like Haitian and Korean, right?
Osaka.
Osaka whooped her ass, beat her.
Yeah, she beat her.
And
But she's younger.
her coach, Serena's coach, looked like he was in the stands, you know, coaching from the stands, like mouthing shit to her. You can't do that. It's illegal. Can't do it. Tennis is the sport where you can't get nothing from your coach. That's really the one-on-one. You have to play. And he was mouthing stuff. So the line judge saw it, said something to her. She get to yelling at him, da-da-da-da.
Oh, I seen that.
She made it about race. You doing this to me because I'm black. You playing a black girl.
Right.
So I guess you think you lighten up your skin, your coach can get away with the bullshit now. Like, it's very, look, we are, as black people, are all born different shades. You should be happy with what you are, how you look, like your mom said. Embrace what you are.
There's only one you. You can't
It's only
nobody
it's
else.
only
You
it's
can't
only one
change.
you. It's only one you. You have people that
We
have
are.
freckles. Chicks that got freckles,
I like
cover it up with
freckles.
makeup, and then you see them without makeup. Damn, I didn't know you had freckles. Damn, why you cover it up?
Stop talking about me.
You feel what I'm saying? Don't. Then you got, what is that? It's got to be a skin disease.
Vitiligo.
Is that what it is when they
Where
got the white?
yeah.
Okay, and you have some people that cover that up. Don't. If a person doesn't understand that is you and makes you unique, then don't deal with that person. But it's not like Serena Williams is a regular person walking down the street.
Right.
You sitting on crazy cake. You are one of the best athletes ever. Why are you conforming to something? So my problem with it is, I only look at it a couple ways. Like, damn, do you hate yourself? It's almost like that. Look, Sammy Sosa, what he doing? Sammy Sosa look crazy. I don't know what look, man. He looked like a ghost, bro. So I don't know.
So
I ain't cool with it.
I saw it from this angle. I didn't see it so much from the she looked crazy angle, because a lot of women I see in the world look crazy when they alter themselves. What is the difference?
Nothing. No difference. If you have a problem with Cindy and Sarah, who you locally see every day doing it, you should have a problem with Serena doing it. If you don't have a problem with they doing it, don't pick on her. You don't have to have a problem with it. I'm not gonna get mad if somebody say, no, I don't see nothing wrong with it.
I see
Okay,
I see
cool.
women with green hair, red hair.
I gotta.
Okay.
What you said, it made me think of something.
I see women
The
alter they
Kardashians.
they alter
They
this.
darken themselves
Yeah.
up to match their.
So
black
what is
men
what is
they love.
acceptable? What is not
Acceptable by
acceptable?
who? I don't have a whole bunch of white friends sitting around talking about the Kardashians with darker skin.
But what I'm saying is
we don't care about that.
They eat 'em up every time they post a
we looked
picture,
at we looked at Serena Williams and said, what did she do to herself? But we see women like that every day and wonder and ask the question to yourself, why did she do that to herself?
Okay, you just said we asked the same question. What's your point?
Why is it such a bigger deal?
Who said it was a bigger deal?
You did.
No, I didn't.
Because we're talking about it.
You brought this bullshit up.
Yeah.
So we're talking about it because she's Serena Williams. I don't know Keisha Jones, bro.
Because she's
if you
somebody.
if you want to talk about Keisha Jones, let's talk about her. Show me the picture, and I'll talk about Keisha Jones too. She's Serena Williams. I don't give a fuck what John Smith tweet, but let LeBron tweet some bullshit. We gonna talk about it.
But see,
It's nothing. It's hard.
I'm
It's
not.
nothing to do with that.
I'm not gonna make a big deal out of it because
Who is making a big deal about it?
Maybe
The media.
maybe her husband likes that look.
I don't give a fuck. Listen, you posted it on your Facebook page. We laughed about it. I posted it. Now you don't make a big deal about it. Come on, bro.
It's something to talk about.
So what?
I think it's a big
Boom!
deal.
I want to blow my brains out.
I think it's a big
I
deal
want to
now
blow my
because we
brains
got.
out.
Look, I think it's a big deal now because we got the whole woke movement.
Man, no, man.
What
It
is
was
the
a big deal.
what
It
is
was
the
a-
woke movement?
It was a-
What is the woke
Like,
movement?
just
It was a big deal when Michael Jackson was doing it.
kind of, but like niggas kind of like assigned it to Michael. Like that's him being crazy.
It was a big deal. It was a big deal when Lil Kim do it.
But nobody's
Yeah.
trying to stop her. Nobody
No,
said
Little Kim is look. If Little
she's
Kim,
terrible.
if Little Kim would have did it when she was with the Junior Mafia and was big, we would have had a bigger issue. She's a nobody now. Sorry, Lil Kim fans, she ain't shit.
No, she looked like Bride of Chucky.
She ain't shit. Serena Williams is still one of the best athletes in the world.
Facts.
So
If
she's
Sammy
because
Sosa don't get
so
talked
she's
about.
relevant.
Sammy Sosa waited till he was done playing baseball to turn into Casper the Friendly Fucking Ghost. If he would have did it when he was hitting home runs with Mark, they would have had something to say about it. When you walk off into the sunset, do what you want to do.
But you have a point there.
I'm telling you. That's why we making a deal, because she's still somebody.
It seems like it's ain't no point to conform after you done made
She's
it.
still somebody.
Well-
We see Lil Kim, we be like, damn. We see Lil Kim, then they show a picture of Lil Kim. People say, man, Lil Kim was sexy as hell. I don't know why she did that to herself.
Is Lil Kim sexy to somebody right now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Whoever that
Little Kim, it's a woman. It's women watching this show right now mad at me because I said Lil Kim ain't shit. Because they still bumping her shit. That's still they girl.
I still
Hey, I
listen to
apologize to
Lil'
y'all.
Kim.
I apologize to y'all.
They already responded.
She look crazy as fuck.
Really?
She look crazy. She built like a
But
garbage bag overstuffed.
Yeah, I get that, but it's a difference between the appearance and her work,
Yeah, well,
her body of work.
yeah. She has no CDs. Nobody's bumping her shit. She's still on this stage when she do concerts doing her old ass dances, old ass songs. No new material. And if she got some, ain't nobody playing it. She ain't on DJ Khaled's new shit.
Does she really have to do anything though? She really doesn't have to do anything. Is she set for life?
I don't think so.
I don't know if she's set for
I'm-
life.
to
Her
me-
music, her music is long lasting
I'm
though.
gonna tell you
Her
what,
music is
I'm
long
gonna tell
lasting.
you-
She's a fashion icon though.
I'm gonna tell you why I don't think she's set for life.
Why?
It looked like she got her plastic surgery done at a hotel in the bedroom.
She look like Stifler's mom.
She looked like
Where's the
somebody,
hotel at?
I don't know. Probably the L Dog. She had the motherfucking El Dorado. She had the motherfucking El Dorado getting work done. She looked horrible. It looked like her. It looked like she take her face off when she go to sleep at night.
Dang, you harsh.
Y'all niggas nasty. How
But
you know
nobody.
that?
But listen. But nobody. We've seen it already. So nobody's talking about it. If she was out there doing her fucking thing, we had something to say about it. When Nicki Minaj was at her height, every time she sat down on her butt and it shifted a little bit, people took pictures and made memes.
They did.
Why they don't do it no more? Cause she ain't what she used to be. Serena Williams is the GOAT of her sport. It is a fact. If you tennis fans out there got something to say, then tell me who's better. No conversation. They gonna pick one of them old short-haired white bras? No. Who they gonna pick? She's the GOAT of her sport.
Who's the short haired white boy?
I don't know their name. I only started watching tennis when Serena started playing.
Chris Evans.
That's how big she is.
Like that old.
That's
like,
how big she is.
Billie
She is a
Jean.
chick from we know Compton. We know Compton from NWA, gangster shit.
We know that the Williams
She
sisters
came
are
out
from
of
Compton.
no. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know she's from Compton.
From Compton, gangster shit. They father said, "Let's go play tennis."
Her and her sister.
Hey! Somebody need to ask her sister how she feel about it.
He was the Joe Jackson of tennis.
That's the sister how they feel about it.
Tamika Lewis,
What's happening, right?
you have a birthday coming up.
I do. I was looking for my party hat.
Yeah.
because someone.
Don't look over at me. Because Tamika said she was gonna bring hats, and you know what you said? Oh, it's your birthday. I got you. That's what you said.
I dropped the ball.
Yeah, well,
You did.
that's called a fumble. Pick it back up. Dive on it.
Woo, Brian don't show you no mercy.
I can't.
It's all right. I'm used to it. But
That should be funny.
you had a garage talk last week
I did. The other day.
on date decorum
Yes.
and who pays for the date.
Yup. I did. I got a lot of comments and stuff.
We're
too.
going to open that up because, in my opinion, whoever initiates the date pays the date. Now, my thing is, are there restrictions put on the date by the initiator?
He shouldn't have started on a date then, or vice versa.
Listen, my whole take on it is this: if there is a man who wants to date a woman, and he has initiated trying to see her and take her and entertain her, he should be paying for dates. Period. Point blank. If they get into a relationship and they go further, there could be times that I might pay. And I wouldn't mind doing that.
So let me ask you this question, because when
Wait, let me finish.
All right, go ahead.
Let me finish. Because the premise is, you remember old people used to call it courting?
Yeah.
Okay. My grandmother used to say courting. The premise is that you're dating with a purpose. At our age, we're dating with purpose. I would hope that we are how somebody is handling things financially,
Okay,
period. Okay. So if you can't even afford to take me on a date, how the hell you gonna take care of me?
So
That's what I'm thinking when I'm looking at you letting me
I
pick
get
the
that.
tab up.
Tamika, you're known for fine dining. So
I am. I'm sorry, and I'm not making no.
if I just met you,
Yes.
I don't know your personnel. I don't know nothing about you.
Okay.
So I don't know the limit that you'll take this date to. Now, let me just say this. Does it depend on the place I take you? Does it depend on when I take you?
Okay. So let me say this. You know, I'm not shallow.
This is in the door. I'm talking, I just met you.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not shallow, but that would be a conversation. We would eventually talk about it. And if you follow me on social media, you see the type of places I put it in my story, the type of places that I go to dates on, go with my friends and my family. That's what we do. Not every day. I can't afford that, and I'm not even about to sit here and act like I can. But first date, you get one shot at your first impression, right?
Yep.
You're not going to take me to McDonald's.
No.
You're
We're not talking
ask
about.
me.
Yeah.
You're going to ask me, where would you like to go? Or you might be one of those that says, let me show you a good time.
Okay.
Let me show you what I'm about.
Hey, look, I'm going.
Go ahead, Ron. Go ahead,
listen,
Ron.
I'm here for the jokes. I'm tired of taking shit so serious. I'm done with it. My life is in a fucking haze sometimes, bro. So I don't take shit. What if a good time is chicken wings and a motherfucker?
I mean, it could be.
And it could be, right?
It could be.
Because that's on you to say, that wasn't what I was used to. First impression, he blew it. Or, damn, it was so nice that I just see down to earth. Da, da, da. So that can still lead to more. Or no.
I've been on some good dates.
Mm-hmm.
I've been on some good dates where we went to an exclusive restaurant and it was expensive. That's not impressive to me, though.
Define expensive.
Like $400. A
For-
bottle of wine and steaks and lobster tails. It's about $400.
Well, I mean, hey, listen. I believe that if you ask somebody out, you can't cut off the menu.
Yeah.
You can't. You ask them out, y'all there. All right, y'all there and shit. You looking at the menu and you like, damn, okay, this one, okay, this one.
Like, stay on this
There's a
side.
lot of shit on here, right? And the waiter come over there. First thing they ask is, what can I get you guys to drink? Right? So you get the drinks. Mm-hmm. Is y'all ready to order yet? No, we need some more time. So they come back. Are y'all having any appetizers? Some niggas be like, man, what's she doing? The appetizer?
There's a lot of nervous energy.
Right, but it shouldn't be. No, I listen, it shouldn't be. If you ask somebody out, it probably shouldn't. I'm not gonna say probably. It shouldn't be you cut off the menu. Maybe you should have chose a place where no matter what she get, I can get it all on this motherfucker.
Well, another thing I take into consideration is what the person does for a living and what their circumstances are. I'm not naive. Okay. I know, if you do a certain thing for a living and you got a bunch of kids and you paying a bunch of child support.
So you profiling.
I'm not profiling. That's facts.
She checking the temperature.
That's facts.
My whole thing is this: what if it's circumstance, or you believe right? But he still asks you to this place that is pretty expensive.
Then that's on you, bro.
Are you gonna hit him with the? Are you sure? Are you gonna give him a chance to backpedal out?
Yeah, okay. Absolutely.
So
I have done that.
Counting pockets.
Let me ask you a question.
People do it every day.
When you about to go to a restaurant, because it's something that I do. If I've never been there,
you look at the menu.
I look at the menu first.
Duh.
I look at the menu first because
I already know what I want by the time I get there.
You get to a place and you be like, man, I don't want none of this shit.
I think what it is the person that you take, how well you know that person. If I meet a person and in the door, she running it up,
but you took her there,
right?
You can't.
You had the opportunity to say, well, I don't.
Even if I got it. That impression on me.
Let me ask you. Let's say, having a conversation with a chick, and she tell you, and I'm about to go to a small scale. She like to get smoothies at this place, right? She tell you about this place that sell the best smoothies in the world.
Okay.
But every time she talk to you about a place, she always say, every time I go there, I get a medium, right? And you hear that? You get a medium every time you go. You take her, and she say, can I get a large? I'm going to ask her, I thought you always get mediums. Why are you getting large today? I'm going to ask her that question because why? You don't get larges for yourself. But since I'm taking you here now, you want to go a step up. That is a person you got to be worried about because now they're taking advantage of.
I see your point.
You feel what I'm saying? They're taking advantage of you now. So it's almost when you take somebody to a restaurant and she being and you haven't, ask her what she usually get.
I don't take advantage of people though.
No.
I know, but I'm just saying in my defense and other ladies' defenses, we all not women that need $40. We all not women that need to be fed. If you want to date me, you're gonna take me on dates because that's what I enjoy. I want to be entertained. I don't want to come to your house. I don't want to Netflix and chill.
I get that.
I am a grown woman.
But before you move on, Ryan, I was gonna say to Ryan, some guys take advantage of themselves. They know it's the audition and they'll spray in their pocket. Trying to get to the goal.
Yeah, it usually be that dude. It usually be that dude that just got the income tax check. He's spending everything from end of January and beginning of March. And after that, he can't buy you shit.
Let me ask you this: depending on the woman, depends on where you take her. How she look, how she conducts herself.
Can I say something? Well, stop. Okay, if you're dependent on that. How she look, how she carry herself. Stop taking ugly broads places, and then mad because she ugly, and you like, damn, you ugly. You eating a lot of steak, your ugly ass. Shouldn't have took her there.
They will invite you certain places because they know that you're going to be seen there, and I would say, I really don't want to go there. Not on our first date. So can we go somewhere a little more secluded?
Right.
Because I already know what you up to. Right. And I'm not. This ain't that. And I don't even know you like that for you to be taking me somewhere like that. No.
Right.
I've said no to stuff.
I think if you're second guessing the person that you with, depending on how she is and how she looks, then don't take her.
Yeah.
What do you mean second guessing?
You just said, does it depend on how she looks, how she carry herself,
go all in for
where you gonna go all in for? Then don't take her.
Oh, right, that is so shallow.
Yeah.
No,
if she is beat, just ask her if you want to go get some ice cream. Because you know what the price gonna be after that. It ain't gonna be nothing over $20. I don't care what you get, whatever you want.
But all women don't get the same treatment.
Why is that? Why?
Because see,
guys are superficial.
Speak for yourself, man. Listen,
I'm speaking for myself.
Okay, you said all women don't get treated the same. Is all women dating the same guy?
No.
Okay, all guys ain't the same.
But it's a lot. But it's a lot. There's a lot of women that's never been to classy places.
Different women do bring out different results in men.
Define classy.
$400.
I ain't never been nowhere. Motherfucking shit costs $400.
Well, I have.
I don't.
Yesterday.
My shoes cost too much money. I ain't got time to be eating $400. I'm keeping it a bean. I ain't got time to eat $400. I don't. Me and you got to be in some crazy shit to go spend. I got to be sitting on cake.
Just a
400.
special occasion. What if it was
No, if it's a
your anniversary?
if it's a
or
special occasion,
something?
but he's no, yes, that's different.
Okay.
She will be able to get whatever she wants. We're talking about just dating somebody.
Just dating.
You in the dope. So here's the thing. Let's say you meet a chick. You take her to the $400. She used to that now. Nigga, you can't take no steps down now.
But you run your own program. If you run the program, then you can do whatever you want.
And she gonna run away from your program.
Well-
and you'll be $400 with somebody else.
And it's true.
And $400
But
with
I'm
somebody
not
else.
saying spend $400 with every woman. But I'm saying it's gonna happen at our age. It's gonna happen. I'm not saying $400. I'm saying you gonna spend some cheese on a date.
Some people,
Especially somebody you care about.
Some people believe wasabi's is classy.
They do.
They do.
So to say a classy place,
But that tab could be ran up.
Okay,
It can be ran
It
up.
can
Probably
be
overrated and
Not with
overpriced.
not with two people. I don't give a fuck what you get there. It ain't gonna be 400.
It's not. Unless you drink a bunch of drinks, but nah.
Man,
We
if
got
you-
a bottle
look,
at home.
If I'm there with her and she drink $100 worth of shit at a restaurant, I'm like, God damn. let me get her home before she say I'm Bill Cosby. She fucked up. She wasted. I gotta drag her to the car. Look like I'm kidnapping her already.
She done already ate
So let me
steak
say
and
this.
shrimp.
Let me say this. Let's get off the $400 thing because
And she allergic to shellfish.
OMG, that's not the place to take nobody that's allergic to shellfish.
That bottle of champagne.
I guess, man.
One of the best dates I ever had, and it was a first date, was a picnic at the lake in the summertime because he knew that I really dig sunsets. And
paid attention.
attention.
Yep.
He took me on a picnic, and it was just like he had a little snacks or whatever, a bottle of champagne, some Bel Air.
Hell yeah,
you can never go-
$35.
Yeah, you know.
Can the picnics play out?
Hey, dates don't have to be expensive.
I get that. I get that.
Nobody ever said what sets the boys apart from the men is when you pay attention to what she likes.
Yeah, I need to.
Don't take me nowhere where I don't enjoy. We're
What-
gonna have initial
Right.
conversations like I like sports. Take me to the Browns games. Take me to
I
the
get
Cavs
that, I
games.
get that.
All of that.
Right.
Some stuff I don't like fishing.
Yeah, I feel that.
I mean, that ain't for me.
That's not a date,
Who
is it?
took you fishing?
Somebody
she
tried
just-
to take
Fishing
me
is not a
fishing.
Is
What?
that a date?
Somebody daddy tried
Is
to take
that
me
a?
fishing.
Is fishing a date?
Fishing's not a date.
I think.
I see people at the lake with the couples that are fishing.
I think a
they
date.
enjoy that.
I think
fishing was
date-
a part of it.
No, I think fishing can
they
be a
was
date.
sitting there drinking their beers and
No,
fishing.
no, I think that yes, I think that,
That
can
could
be
be a
considered
date.
a date. Yes,
That could be a date.
I do. It's
Ain't nothing wrong with
Time
that.
spent together is a
Time
date.
spent with a woman. Time spent with a
Yeah,
woman
yeah,
is
that's
a
a date.
date.
Yeah.
Yeah, spending time together because you're getting to know the person. So it
Well,
don't
let me
always
ask you a
have to
question. Here's
be-
the thing: because you can spend time with somebody walking in the park.
Yeah,
That's just a walk. I don't
it
think
could
that's
be
a date.
I went on a walking date before.
Did you eat?
Yeah, we went
Okay,
got
that's
some
what
food
I'm.
afterwards.
That's what
We
I'm
got
saying.
smoothies.
I believe that.
And I did
for
get a
it to be a
large.
date. Do you usually get large? Do you usually get large?
I don't.
I think eating food has to be equated to make it a date.
Yeah, because I got to.
So
see
if they
what-
went
see
fishing and
table
then they gutted the fish and did all thing and then cooked it, is a date. If not, it's probably just a recreational thing you're doing. It's a hobby that you're doing with your
So
girl.
to walk through the park and then you sit on the bench and y'all spend a lot of time talking, that's not a date.
That's getting to know each other. Well, listen, I'm just voicing on my opinion. I could be wrong. People can call it whatever they want. But I think food has to play a part for it to be considered a date. Just my opinion. Because if it's not, it's just a walk. It's just getting to know each other. I think food got to play a part, or maybe it don't. If you feel it don't, if
I feel it doesn't.
Okay. If
Yeah.
any time spent with that person is, you can call it a date. We went on a date.
I mean, if we're somewhere else in a different place, that's a date.
Okay.
That's a date.
If your money's not up to par, should you be dating?
If your money's
That's a good question.
If your money's not up to par, should you?
I've
be dating?
had somebody tell me, I would love to take you out, but I don't have it. And the places that you like to go, and I've said, Nobody said that I had to go.
He was assuming he was profiling you
Yeah, he did.
instead of talking to you.
Yeah.
Should have just talked to her.
So I just said,
Look, I ain't got the money.
we-
All right, shit.
That's what he was like.
But you look
"What's
like
up?"
you eat fries. I eat fries. Let's go get some motherfucking fries. Put chili on them motherfuckers.
You know where we ended up going?
Where?
On an ice cream date.
Ice cream date.
We went on an ice cream date, and it was because he said I ain't got it. God damn it.
Did you? This what you got to do. You got to wait. You got to wait till you think she ate already. You ate already? Let's go get
Late
dessert.
at night.
Let's go get dessert.
So
That's actually cheesecake and coffee.
Cake,
so let's be mature.
coffee dates.
Let's be mature.
Yeah.
The date leads to
I don't know, right?
What,
I'm not
Ryan?
dealing with your shit. The second date, motherfucker. The second date. Hey, can I get one? Hey, how many people we? How many people we? Hey, Ty, how many people we got watching, man? I gotta get one in.
Boy, oh boy.
How many we got?
6 right now.
6 right now. I do it for 6. 6 is important. We got Hereford Employment Services located at 2490 Lee Boulevard, Suite 305. That's Cleveland Heights, Ohio, 44118. Offering BCI, FBI, fingerprinting services, CPR, first aid, and BLS training classes. For more info, call 216-714-CPR1. That's 216-714-CPR1. Yeah, at least to the second date, man.
You funny.
Yeah, because I'm not jumping off the bridge with you no more. I'm not. It leads to the second date. Then it leads to meeting her a little bit more. Then go meet her mama. If her mama batshit crazy, get away. Go meet his mama. If he don't have a relationship with his mom, get away from that nigga.
I think that
He crazy as fuck. Listen, if you are a black man and you don't get along with your mom, get away from. I didn't stop being friends with niggas because they don't get along with their mama. Something wrong with you. That's your mama, bro. You came out of her. If you treat her like shit, you don't give a fuck about me.
define treat her like shit.
Not be there for your mama.
So-
Talk bad about your mama to your friends and shit.
Estrangement.
Estrangement. What are y'all estranged?
So there's various
Because
reasons.
this is a show. You want to jump on this right now?
We can jump on this now because
Pause. But yeah, go ahead.
because all mothers ain't great, but we recognize mothers for who they are.
Okay.
All mothers aren't nurturers. All mothers aren't providers. But we are taught to respect your mother.
Yeah.
I got a story about this.
So I know people that their mom wasn't up to par growing up.
Okay. Do they
She wasn't the best human being to them
Okay.
growing up.
Okay.
Moms are messy
Okay.
for whatever reason. So a lot of people value peace.
Okay.
A lot of people value peace. Let me just say this.
Yeah.
And if being estranged from your mom or not having a relationship with negativity, which is your mom, improves your level of life and self-preservation, I have no problem with it.
I have a do you go out of your way to talk bad about your mom
No,
and other
not
people?
at all.
I'm talking about them cats.
Not at all.
You can just distance yourself from
That-
them. Ain't got to mention her
That's
name.
anger, spitefulness. That's
You ain't got,
that's
hey,
a level of
You can just stay away from your mom. You ain't got to talk bad about her.
True.
That's the problem. Okay, she did you wrong. She didn't give you enough hugs. She was a dope head. Just stay away from her.
One time
Don't talk bad about her.
I posted on Facebook one time. Personally, I had a wonderful mother. She was a nurturer. All my friends loved her. Everybody loved her. She's gone now. And I posted something on Facebook, and this was years ago, and I was like, I don't understand people who disrespect their mothers and blah, 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 blah. And somebody DM'd me and was like, can I call you? And I was like, sure. I knew her.
Okay,
I knew her. And she was like, Tamika, I just wanted to tell you that I do not agree with what you posted on Facebook. And I said, okay, why? And she was like, everybody didn't have no mother like you. She was like, I see the post that you put up about your mother. I wish I had known her because the mother that I had was shitty. She used to beat us. She burned us with cigarettes. She used to bring all types of men to our house. She never worked. She lightweight was a prostitute. She was on drugs. She did everything she could. She never encouraged us. I took care of my brothers and sisters. My mother is not a good person, and she's still not a good person to this day. She's wicked. So I don't feel the same way that you feel. Everybody doesn't feel the same way that you feel. I have friends whose mothers wasn't shit.
Right.
So I mean,
And
I get that.
no, but if I, like you said, my mama here and I feel the same way you feel, right? But even if my mama wasn't shit and did all that, I just would stay away from her. I just wouldn't talk to her.
Can you find it in your heart?
You can love her from a distance. You don't have to.
Yeah.
I'm talking about
I'm
the
sure you got
people
family
that
members
have
that
to
do that.
tell you
How do you
all
love
the time.
How do you love from a distance if you don't have any contact with her? Explain that.
You're not disrespecting.
You're not disrespecting her. Ma, I love you. You don't have to call her. You have to tell her. Tell yourself.
Do you convince yourself that Ma, I love you?
No.
Even if you don't love her.
Don't say it then. Don't say it. If she has put you to the thing where that woman, you don't value her as your mom, fine. You still don't need to talk bad about her. Just don't talk about. I have people that I do not like. I don't talk about them no more, bro.
So there's
they don't exist to me no more.
So there's a level of respect you need to have for one's mom and dad, or just your mom.
No, I said, look,
Either one.
I'm not cutting. It's all about.
We're
the
talking about mothers. Yeah. We're talking
I'm
about
not
mothers.
just a dog and a dad. It's dads that ain't shit either. But if you shouldn't disrespect your father. You don't go out your way to disrespect your father to other people. Look, you got an issue with them. Tell them you got an issue. Look, you wasn't there for me. You ain't there for me now. I'm grown. I don't need your advice. I don't need you for anything, Ma. I love you. Stop calling my phone with all that bullshit.
There is nothing wrong with telling.
Stop calling me with all
I
that
told
bullshit.
my own father that. I did. I just
You know
told
what I'm
him,
Just stop.
this is how I feel. He disagreed. We agreed to disagree.
Yep.
And I know what happened.
Right.
You know what happened. So
Exactly.
Is there a level of respect you have to maintain when it comes to your parents?
I feel like there is.
If you're around them,
Yeah. But you can love somebody from a
you don't
distance.
have to be around them. Hey, I'm having something at my house, man. No, pops, I'm busy. I ain't gonna be able to make it.
How do you love somebody you don't fuck with?
You don't have to show love to somebody. You
I mean,
love
you
them.
can still care.
Yes. You don't have to call them and tell them. Do you feel you love them? You love them. You saying do they need to hear it? You need to tell them.
I'm saying, sounds like you have a level of empathy for that person.
Yes.
A level.
They birthed you.
Yeah.
You don't need to go out your way to disrespect your. You don't have to mention them.
You know, kids don't come with
Yeah,
instructions.
right.
You fuck up along the way. I mean, we're all parents. We've
Yes.
done it.
Yes.
We haven't been perfect parents. It's things that our kids do and we look at and be like, who in the hell?
Right. Where'd you get that
Where did
bullshit
you-
from?
You ain't, what?
Yeah.
I
But
mean-
listen, my heart goes out to people that had to deal with dope head daddies and dope head mamas
Yeah,
and people
man.
that do that. I don't listen. Listen. If you're around our age, it's kind of, and we talking. I'm gonna do percentages because I don't like to do all on everything. It's a percentage. If you had a mother or father that was involved in the drug game,
80s.
then
90s.
they either sold it or used it. I come from a father that sold it, so I didn't have to worry about them using it, and they didn't. And I commend that. I'm happy about that. Now, somebody who grew up with a crackhead mom, crackhead dad, I feel for them because they got to be fucked up.
And it destroyed a lot of
destroys
families.
a lot of
Yeah.
family. You don't
Yeah,
know where you
it did.
eating at. You don't know, like your friend said, like the person that asked to call you said, prostitute. Men at the house. So when you hear prostitute, men at the house, never worked, wasn't nurturing, it was some molestation going on in that motherfucking house. I'm telling you. All these random dudes in and out the house, dude, it's some hurt there. And when you feel your mother or father was not there for you,
To protect
that
you.
can cause a lot growing up. So I think if you have that disdain and disrespect for your mother or father, tell them you grown now. I don't have to ask you to go outside no more.
Can that be helped? Can you?
Yeah, counseling helps that all the time. That help. That
Therapy.
mental health is.
But
Yeah.
what about mothers that are going through that now? They're
Which-
not up to par. They got kids, but it seems like they're in the way.
Hey man, listen, I feel for that situation, and here's my thing: if it's family members out here that see that child not being taken care of by that mother, that's probably your sister or your auntie or your cousin, step in and help that child out.
Yeah.
Cause that child gonna grow up. Cause that child might grow up and be crazy as fuck because of that situation and become a nuisance because
A
of
menace
that,
to
a menace to
society.
society. And if you see that, I don't want to hear when the mama then did something to the baby. Oh, we saw it, we knew. No, you. Well, why you ain't do nothing about it? Why you ain't do nothing? I was watching this thing in this movie, and in the movie. This guy said, if it takes a village to raise a child, it takes a village to molest one and abuse one. Everybody knows.
Wow.
Stop hiding the bullshit. Black people grow up, just
sweep
don't
it under the
sweep it
rug.
under the fucking rug.
They sweep it under
If
the
it
rug.
take a village to raise one, it takes a village to abuse one. Let's fix that. Tell that mother she wrong. Tell that dad he wrong.
I watch Iyanla all the time.
Yeah.
Iyanla Fix My Life. All them people that's on there, most of them have been abused and molested and stuff, and they be 40 and 50 years old just telling people about it.
I got an angle for you.
Okay.
You're a man dating a single woman, a single mother. I'm sorry, with kids.
I mean, if
Every-
she's single with kids, I hope she ain't got a bunch of goats running around that bitch.
Everybody, every man's goal is not the same.
Every person's goal is not
Every-
the same. But I feel what you're saying. I know what you're saying. You know, I just like to fuck with
So, if you see sucker shit going on in the house, is it your place to speak up or just come for what you there for?
you. If you got a heart, man. If you there, if those kids' well-being means something to you, yes, I hope that you do. I hope you just ain't there for the cookies, bro. And you don't care what's going on with them
Oh,
kids.
it's-
I know,
that
no, I
goes
know
on,
it is,
that
and I
goes
hope,
on.
you go there. And have you ever been around a hungry kid before?
Yes.
And you eating, and you look at them, and they look at they're fucking hungry. I hate being around shit like that. Here, this is you can have this.
One thing I didn't
Feel
do,
what I'm saying?
and my son just told me this. We were having a conversation, and he's a grown up. He's 28, and he was like, "Ma, you know what? I could count on one hand the amount of dudes you brought around us, and I thank you for that." I was like, "Really?" I said, "Well, I made it my business not to bring, because I was in a long-term relationship for 16 years, and after that, I took time off to get my own self together because I had some issues and I didn't want to take baggage into my next situation relationship. So by the time I did start dating, I still didn't bring them around. I didn't bring men around my kids because not unless I knew that it was maybe going to go further. I didn't want my children to see that. I have 3 boys. I don't have girls. I have boys, and I don't want nobody around. I didn't want anybody around them. So any dirt I did, it was off site.
Does it? So it affects kids
Yeah.
seeing multiple men,
Yeah.
mommy with multiple
My
men.
mother didn't do it to us, and I wasn't about to do it to my kids. I just wasn't. Plus, me and their dad broke up, and me and him didn't have a good relationship. It was not amicable.
But what if the woman is in multiple relationships?
If I was in multiple relationships, my kids would never know. They would never know. Now, if that's up to the mama, how you gonna handle that? If you want your kids to know you all into that, then bring them around. Uncle such and such, uncle such and such, uncle. But
Right. All them uncles.
I ain't doing all that. I do my dirt off site. They can never tell you who I was dating unless I brought them around. And like my son said, I could count on one hand the amount of dudes that you brought around here.
I mean, hey.
I tried my best.
You know what I'm saying? It's a like you said, kids don't come with instructions,
They don't.
and some people probably shouldn't be parents,
Yeah. Flat out.
and that's
I
the
mean,
bottom line. Just because you got the parts to make a baby don't mean you should.
I mean,
Flat
you
out.
do the best you can. I was a teenage mother. I did the best I could.
I got a boiler on my what's that thing at the bottom? That's a broiler on the oven at the bottom of it.
Yeah.
I don't never use it. It's there. I don't use it. You ain't get that joke.
No, I did. I'm so
Boy,
embarrassed.
bye.
Just because you got something don't mean you have to use it. You still don't get it. We'll talk about it later, man. You'll get it when you grow up. Don't worry about it.
Talk about babies.
Thank you, Ty. Wow.
NBAkids.net. My man Nick Barkley has over 30 years experience of basketball experience and over 10 years of coaching experience at middle school and AAU elite levels. They drill you in exercise, shooting, dribbling, passing, defensive skills, moving without the ball, teamwork, general knowledge. Our mission is to teach children and adolescents the fundamental skills of basketball, the physical and mental development they gain through learning the game properly will provide them with the character and life skills they carry with them forever. Contact Coach Barkley at 216-392-2228. That is 216-392-2228. For details on location, dates, and times of NBAkids.net programs for boys and girls.
That is beautiful. Hey, I gotta ask you, you know me, I'm on trash all the time. You wrote half of that at the bottom, flipped it over, read the other half, then flipped it back to the front page.
You like that?
No, that's the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. Hey Ty, is anybody cussing us out in the comments today?
No cuss outs. I think Jen Parsons and Journey Jones became friends, but they were really into y'all's conversation about the parents having people at the house.
Okay,
Yeah.
appreciate that.
They've been active the whole episode actually, but
Okay.
that's when they turned up.
Journey says, "Stop letting Ryan do the sponsors, please." He sounds like a librarian.
Damn. If you
Journey just saying what I was thinking, but I lightweight like Ryan.
hey.
You sounded like
He won't
got,
get- he won't
like
get-
the
he-
teacher
he-
said.
listen, he won't
Who's
get better.
gonna read this?
Yes,
and
then
he
when
was
he
she was like Ryan.
and then when he stood up and started reading, he started looking at everybody like, man, I swear if you laugh, I'll beat your ass. We'll beat your. I swear, man. No, but that, I mean, I think that's remarkable, man. Keep the kids the fundamentals in basketball, get them together, man. They, you know, hey.
Shout out to Coach Barkley.
Shout out to Coach Barkley.
Tamika Lewis, please plug yourself.
I am a real estate broker. I have been for 20 plus years. I am the owner broker of T. Lewis Realty. I can be reached at 216-482-7882. I am a first-time buyer specialist, as well as I can sell your home, meaning list it, or I can find you a home.
Okay.
You can also follow me on IG, Love Lulu the Realtor, LOVELEWLEW the Realtor.
That was beautiful. You should hear how Ryan do it when he do this shit.
I heard him.
Well, Ryan be on it. But yeah, you know, dating. You know, we can jump back on the dating thing. Depending. I understand, and I agree with what Tamika is saying. If you trying to court that person, if you trying to, you know, it's women that want to court too. It's women that like to just, you know, take guys out and do shit like that.
I've paid,
Okay.
but I felt some type of way when I offered to pay, and he actually accepted it. And
you played a game.
Yeah, I wanted to see.
And so y'all went on
I
a date.
wanted to see, cause I listen. I want you to know something. It's not like I can't do it. because I can do it. So
Okay.
don't never think that I need your $40 or whatever.
Right.
If we're there, my mother always told me, when you go on a date,
Have
make
it-
sure that you
yeah.
got your little money or whatever, because
Right.
these niggas be on trash.
They do.
And that was that. So I do that.
Hey, what would you do if the dude asked you? What would you do if a dude asked you out? Y'all go out to the restaurant, and y'all vibes starting to getting a little off, and you can kind of
It's
feel
happened.
it. You can kind of feel it,
It's
right?
happened.
And then he hits you with the the food come, y'all eat, but the vibe off, and he just get up and say, "I'm about to run to the bathroom," and don't come back.
That's never happened to
The
me.
super
no, I'm
ghost.
not-
I would find his ass.
What,
Oh, nah.
What
ain't
would
that.
y'all ate? The vibe was off.
Boy, you should have let me leave first, because I knew the vibe was off before
Right,
we even got
right.
there. So why we even here?
So would it been the? Because he kind of sticking you with the bill, right?
It's nothing.
But Ron,
I'm saying,
Ron, back
would
up.
it have
Stick
been
me
better
with
if
the
he
bill.
would have been better if he would have texted you and said, "Man, let's just walk.
I need to know something though.
Let's just walk out.
Let's dine and dash.
Let's just go."
I need to know something though. What are the signs of the vibe being off?
When the conversation lags, when it's not continual, it's not a continual, and it's like awkward. It gets a little awkward.
You know what,
And
though?
you don't really know how to come back from that. But it's easy. It's easy.
But if okay, so yes, and you're right. I think it started. I agree. Say you're at the restaurant with her, y'all get to talking, and basketball come up, right? Just come up. She likes basketball, you like basketball, y'all just get to talk, and you say, "Well, Michael Jordan is the GOAT." If she say LeBron James is the GOAT, I'm getting up from the table.
oh my God.
Vibe is off. When then do, I'm done. Cause you obviously don't shit. I'm out of here. Did you see it? I told you I'm here for the jokes, man. I'm done with the serious shit, bro. I was
They
serious
ain't
when
that
I was
serious.
serious when I did my, when I do this. I'm being serious. Anytime you see me start doing this when I'm talking, I'm being
Ty,
serious.
has he ever done that?
I just
I've seen him a couple times.
I'm telling you, I just did it.
That table was
I
random
just
today.
did it about Takes a Village. I did it on the Friendship Show. Remember when I took the glasses off?
Yeah. That was a very emotional show for
That
you.
was emotional, man. Therapeutical for
You
me.
can't say you don't get serious after you had a whole serious talk today.
Yeah, I try to.
We talked about some serious things today, right?
It's
Yes.
a meme that say when the car salesman do like this, he about to tell you that your credit not good enough.
You gotta come with some more money.
No, it's a wrap. Your credit not good enough. Your down payment ain't gonna help
Money
that. He about to
cures
say,
all ills.
shit. He gonna be like this.
You
So let me
ain't
take you-
got enough money.
So what we gonna do is, cause they denied you.
credit's gone.
He hitting you. So, look, they denied you. We gonna go down the other aisle.
But I got something.
I got
that
some-
might work
I
for
got
you.
something that's that
They're
car wasn't perfect
They're
for
gonna
you.
take you to see a 2009.
This one is perfect for you.
Right.
A 92 Corsa.
And the door is a different color from the hood and all
Why
type of
my
shit.
grandmother had a 92 Corsica?
I had a Corsa.
We'll get you together and we gonna roll up. But yeah, I mean, you know, when I'm being serious, man, you gonna get the vibe.
But yeah, getting back to the, when he let me pick the tab up,
Yeah,
it was,
it was over for y'all.
yeah, I'm done. I'm done.
It don't take
It
much,
was-
do
it
it?
was-
But
it was
why did you
our-
throw?
it was
Why
our
did you
second
throw?
date.
You threw
It was
the
our
bait.
second
You
date.
threw the bait out there.
No,
He
bro.
got it.
Because I want to see what you about. I want to see what you about.
Hold up.
I want to see what you about.
Was this wasn't y'all first date?
Second.
Who he paid the first?
He paid the first, but on the first, we ain't go nowhere good.
Where y'all go?
Some wing place.
Wingstop.
I'm not even a wing person.
We're gonna pick this back up in the future. Ty just gave us the sign. We gotta go.
Damn,
He
Ty
gave
was
us
getting good.
he gave us the sign, and then he had the thing that they have at the movies.
Is that what they did?
No, when he hit the cut.
Cut.
Another episode of Wide World of R on WeUpRadio.com. Please like on the Facebook page. Co-host Ron Paper. Special guest Miss Tamika Lewis.
Thank you guys.
Sole
for having
proprietor Goldie Montana. Ty on the boards. I am Ryan C. Rogers.
Ron Paper in the building.
We will see you next week. Good night.
me. Good night.
Peace.
I guess no music. Huh?
Tabby,
We got.
push it.
We got.
To the flow. Touch your toes, here we go. Who birthday? Who
Who birthday? It's your birthday. It's your birthday. If you bad and you know it, bust it open. Got a bag and you know